Hi, I'm home. It's almost 11. I'm going to bed soon. While it was fresh in my mind, I had to share something that I found absolutely hysterical. People have been going crazy with reactions and stuff, especially now that Amberlyn Reed is like diagnosed, and everyone's making this big deal about this fake visit to the psychiatrist. I think, but I was listening to somebody in the comment section of, I think, Aphrodite's Peach, and all right, they called it a diagnosis hall. The fact that she had a 1 hour intake and came away with, like, I don't know, five distinct diagnoses, none of which were binge eating disorder or food addiction. But the fact that someone called it a diagnosis hall. In other news, a coworker tonight sort of asked me out. I mean, he didn't ask me out. He walked by me, dropped his phone number literally on like a post-it note, asked me for mine, asked me for my picture so he could have a contact picture, asked if I wanted to get high, and then when I left, texted me and asked where I lived. Yeah, like I'm going to tell some guy, listen, I've lived here 4 years now. Yeah, this will be my fourth summer if I re-sign my lease. I've never had a man over here besides my male best friend, my ex-husband, and my son. So I don't, it's really funny and ironic because I was ruminating a lot about it today, about being horny and lonely, and I've got no touch in my life, and I feel like I'm just withering away on the vine, and I want to feel sexy again, and I want to get a guy interested. I was like literally thinking about that, sending it out into the universe. It falls in my lap, and I'm like, fuck no, oh my god, you're a stalker, you're probably a serial killer. It's like, why not? I mean, I think that he's fine. He checks out. He's cute. He's much younger than me, so that's good for my ego. I mean, Jesus, he's 39, I'm 53. He is cute, and he's, soft spoken and kind. And my mind always goes to like the worst case scenario, and I'm always suspicious. And I know it's good to be cautious in this day and age, but, you also have to like gamble with your risks sometime, and not always play everything completely safe. Otherwise, you're just going to be alone all the time. Like, if every guy was an axe murderer, nobody would ever go on a date again. But he doesn't really want to go on a date. I think he wants to just come over and, do what people do. And I don't know if I know this is TMI, you guys, but like I haven't had sex in like 6 fucking years. But I think about it a lot. I've been sort of like reactivated lately. Anyway, I just wanted to say about the diagnosis hall, and also the book that I got from Amazon today. This is the thing that you had to buy to join the poetry contest. The grand prize of which is $500, but also a chance to get your entire collection published. And I do have an entire collection, and I've been dreaming about getting it published for years now. So this could be a good shot. I have no excuse to not do it. I just have to do it. I have to figure out. I haven't opened my laptop in like freaking years. I gotta uh, read again about the format that the document format it has to be in, and screenshot of the receipt for buying this, and short bio about myself, 1 paragraph plus a photo. Could be exciting. I can't keep talking about being a published writer, an author, a poet, and never, it's not just going to happen. I have to do something about it. So that's sort of exciting. And another thing that I thought was cool was that when I was reading in the bios, there's 4 poets featured in this book. And at the end of each set of their poems, they've got a little bio. And every time I read poetry, whether it's in the Sun literary magazine, or I get poets and writers, I get poetry, I get, the New Yorker always has poems, and I always read the blurb about the person. And generally it's like, oh, so and so, masters of creative fine art, and, professor linguist of laureate, blah, blah, you know, all these college degrees, masters in communication and literature. And I'm just like, hi, I dropped out of high school because I was raised in a fucking cult. Oh, I'm going to have to do a separate video. This is going to cut out. Anyway, one of the poets is a DSP, like me. Direct support professional. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you.